Hi, I'm Jenny Groh. Thanks for staying with us. Single Stream Recycling is coming to Port St. Lucie, and here with us today to tell us all about it is Allison Lankow. She is the Special Projects Coordinator with the Public Works Department and also Keep Port St. Lucie Beautiful Coordinator. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, let's talk about what Single Stream Recycling is for those of us who don't know what it is.
Well, single stream recycling is a very simple concept where right now the City of Port St. Lucie residents have the green bin and the blue bin.
Okay.
Now everything can go into one cart, into one bin. So single stream recycling is where you can take anything from your aluminum cans, plastic bottles, newspapers, cardboards, aerosol cans, cereal boxes, all in one cart.
Okay, great.
Yes, it's very exciting, and the city is rolling this out. Actually, starting in March, the residents are going to start seeing their carts. They're going to be delivered to their homes, the single-family homes.
Okay, great.
Free of charge. Waste Pro will be delivering the carts.
Okay.
And there'll be 64-gallon carts. So they'll be the size of an approximate garbage can.
Okay.
So they won't be too big. They actually take up the same size footprint as the two bins that we have now.
Okay, so if the two bins were laid like side by side, for instance, that is the same area.
It wouldn't,
okay.
Yes, it wouldn't take any more space than that.
Okay.
The cart will have a lid on it, so you won't have to worry about tying your newspapers down.
That's nice.
You won't have to worry about
creating litter.
Exactly,
Yeah.
things blowing out of your bin, so on and so forth. So, and it's on wheels. So you'll be able to, easily roll it down all in one cart.
Okay. So people will start to receive those carts at their homes in March. When do we start using them?
The program is going to be implemented in May 1st.
Okay.
So starting May 1st is when you can start using them, when you can start putting them down to the curb.
Okay.
If you want to start collecting in the carts before then,
sure,
you absolutely can. They're decent sized carts, so you'll be, depending on the size of your family or how many people are in your household, but they will not be servicing them until May. Okay. And the reason we are distributing the carts so early is because we have a lot of seasonal residents, and we want to make sure that we give them the opportunity to get their carts and to put them safely, in their garage or wherever they store.
Okay. Now, for instance, if someone is a snowbird and they're not home to get their cart, can the neighbors help by?
Well, and that's something that we are encouraging neighbors to do. Do the neighborly thing, and if you know that your next door neighbor is gone for the summer and you see the cart, we ask that you just simply roll it up to the side of the house, the front of the garage, someplace where that it's not so noticeable that nobody is home. So it's a safety concern as well.
Absolutely, and you don't want those carts to go missing, I'm sure.
No, absolutely not. So, and it actually will have a device on it where each cart will be assigned to a home, and Waste Pro will be able to tell who is recycling and who is not. So it's a great educational tool as well. So we will be able to target those residents, maybe who aren't using their bins, and asking them why, and is there anything that we can do to make the process easier? And it's truly a very simple process now, just putting everything in one bin and simply rolling it down the driveway.
Is there anything else in addition to the usual cardboard, plastic, paper? Can anything else go into those bins new?
They can now take empty aerosol cans, the paper tubes, pizza boxes, and a lot of these items we were able to put into the dual stream, but a lot of people didn't realize it. Aluminum foil, metal, pots and pans actually is a new item that can go in, and a question that keeps arising is, what do we do with our old bins, the blue and the green bins? And they can actually either be recycled, they can go into your new cart, or you can use them for storage. You can use them to store Christmas lights, a laundry basket, a lot of people are saying they're going to put them on their back patio for when they have get-togethers. That way you can still use them and then just go and dump it into their cart. So they can still be useful. Don't throw them away. They can, if you don't have a use for them, then they can be recycled. So, but they won't be collecting them, so they are yours to keep.
Okay, great.
And again, this is free of charge. There's no charge to the residents at all.
Okay.
It's just simply we're just doing something better for the environment, and we're moving forward.
And that's money. The more items that are recyclable, that's money back into the city. Is that right?
Absolutely. Absolutely, it helps fund a lot of different programs, and so we encourage the residents, and a lot of people don't realize that. So we encourage the residents to recycle, and not just for that reason, but also just to minimize waste, to minimize things from going into the landfill.
Right.
So there's really a lot of positive reasons why we should be doing this.
Absolutely. There's another great benefit too. The rates for residents for trash collection will be frozen. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes,
until
that is
2020.
correct. That is correct. So there's a lot of good things. We have a mailer that's going out, and every resident in Port St. Lucie in St. Lucie County is going to be getting this mailer. It's going to be sent out on February 14th.
Okay.
So when you see a green flyer folded up, don't throw it away. Open it up, read it.
Hang on to it.
It has all of the information. It has what you can recycle, what you cannot recycle, has Waste Pro's contact information. It has the city of Port St. Lucie's information. We also took it a step further, and we have a website, www.pslsinglestream.com. And if you go there, it will bring you to the link with all the information on single stream recycling. So you can find out what it is, what exactly you're supposed to do, information, anything that you need and want to know.
Okay. That information also goes out in the e-newsletters, right?
Yes. Yes. It goes out into the city weekly e-newsletter, the Keep Port St. Lucie Beautiful monthly e-newsletter. So we're trying to educate the public, and we're visiting the homeowners associations, and we've been going to the schools, and we've been talking about it, and you'll probably start hearing commercials on the radio, on the TV, and the newspapers. You're going to start seeing a lot of information on this, because it's coming up very soon.
Really? Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And I know on the website too, there's going to be, sort of a timeline as well, just when people, like I said, like you said, when people can start to expect those carts to arrive, and then, when they can start to use them and really, get those recyclables out. I know that, other cities close by have also, taken part in the single stream program. I understand it's very successful.
It has
been. Increases participation, and that's great. So it's that much more money and, revenue coming back into the city.
Yes,
that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's a great program. So we're definitely looking forward, and like I said, we want to just educate the public and let them know what it is and what can go. There's a lot of things that can be recycled that people don't realize.
Absolutely. I imagine your trash bags will be not as heavy, because you'll be able to put some of those things, now in the recycle cart. That's wonderful.
Absolutely.
That's great. And are there different kinds of trucks also with Waste Pro to collect these particular carts?
Waste Pro is actually purchasing CNG trucks, so they're run on compressed natural gas. So these are the trucks that are going to be going around and servicing these carts. So they'll have the arm on it, and they will pick up the cart and dump it. So it'll be trucks with compressed natural gas, which is a lot better for the environment.
Absolutely, less exhaust, and I think they're quieter too.
Yes, yes.
So it won't be as much, disturbance, coming down the street. And then there's an automated arm also?
Yeah, there's an automated arm that comes off the truck, and it hooks on to the cart, and then it will lift it up and it'll dump it. So it's really neat. So
the employees don't even have to get out of the truck. right?
No.
That's got to be safer and probably quicker too, I would think.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to mention that the days, your scheduled pickup times are going to stay the same.
Oh,
so
okay.
recycling, in Port St. Lucie, we have recycling pickup once a week. So whatever schedule that is, it's going to stay that way.
Great.
And then if anybody has any questions, again, they can contact Waste Pro.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much. I know that there's kind of switching gears here. I know that you have a lot of Adopt a Street members and groups that help keep the city's roadways and streets clean. They participate in monthly cleanups, and you want to honor them with a special barbecue?
Yes, we want to show our appreciation for the hard work and hours that they dedicate, the time that they put to go and pick up litter along the streets that they adopt, or the streets just throughout their neighborhood or on their block. So we're having an Adopt a Street appreciation barbecue on February 8th.
Okay.
It's from 11 to 2 p.m.
Okay.
It's going to be at Sandhill Crane Park, and we are inviting all of the Adopt a Street groups and members to come to the park. We're going to have an appreciation lunch and also a fun day. We'll have games and activities.
Oh, great.
We're going to have raffles and prizes and certificates, and really just acknowledge those who really do assist us in keeping Port St. Lucie beautiful, because without these groups, I can't imagine what it would be like.
Absolutely, absolutely. Do people have to RSVP if they're going to attend?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we do ask them to RSVP.
Okay.
They can call 873-6312.
Okay.
We do ask you to RSVP. Let us know how many people will be attending.
Okay.
And again, it's for the Adopt a Street group members.
When should people RSVP by? Is there a deadline for that?
We're hoping to hear back from everyone by the 25th or between the 25th and 27th of January.
Okay, great.
Which will give us enough time to plan accordingly.
Wonderful. Well, Allison, thank you so much for being here. I know that you're so busy, so we'll let you get back.
Thank you.
And Allison Lankow with Public Works, and also with Keep Port St. Lucie Beautiful. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having
I
me.
appreciate it. And we'll be right back after this message.